Dawn creeps over the forest as I wake, stiff and aching from where I collapsed. Only 4 of us survived the depot raid. We don't speak much, just exchange hollow glances as we trudge back to what's left of our camp. When we arrive, it feels like a ghost town. Half the men are gone. Andre is still there, leg bandaged, eyes wide when he sees me. "You made it," he whispers. "Barely," I answer, voice hoarse. The officer is dead, so command falls to a grizzled veteran named Fire.When. He wastes no time. "We have one chance left," he tells us that night. "They're planning a major offensive. If they get across the pass tomorrow, everything south will fall. We stop them or we lose everything. It's a desperate plan, blow up the mountain pass while the enemy is advancing, cutting off their route entirely. Most of us won't survive." I don't hesitate to volunteer. There's nothing left to wait for. Andre grips my arm. "Come back," he says softly. I force a smile, but deep down I know the truth, coming back isn't likely this time. That night, as I lie awake staring at the stars, I think of Lena and our son. I wonder if they're safe, if they'll even know what happened to me. For the first time in weeks, I whisper a prayer, not for survival, but for the strength to see this through. We set out before dawn, climbing the rocky trail that winds toward the pass. The air is thin, every breath burning in my chest. Priory leads the way, carrying a pack heavy with explosives. 2 others follow close behind. I take the rear, scanning the trees for movement. By midday, we reach the cliffs overlooking the narrow valley. Below, a long column of enemy troops snakes through the pass, vehicles, artillery, hundreds of soldiers. We set to work quickly, planting charges along the rocky overhangs. My fingers are numb, clumsy as I fix detonators in place. Every second feels like an eternity. A shout echoes from below. They've spotted us. Gunfire erupts. Bullets snap against the rocks as we dive for cover. Hold them off. Priory roars. I fire down into the valley, heart pounding. The enemy spreads out, returning fire as they scramble up the slope. One of our men goes down with a cry, clutching his chest. The rest of us keep firing, desperation lending speed to our hands. The charges are set. Priory shouts, "Fall back to the detonator." We retreat through the jagged rocks, bullets whining past us. The enemy is too close, there's no time to wait. "Do it!" I yell. Priory slams the plunger down. The mountainside explodes. The blast is deafening, a roar that shakes the world apart. Rocks cascade down like thunder, swallowing the enemy column in a cloud of dust and fire. I'm thrown to the ground, ears ringing, lungs burning with the stench of smoke and stone. When the dust begins to settle, I realize Priory is gone, buried under the rubble. The other 2 are nowhere to be seen. Footsteps crunch on the rocks. Through the haze, I see him, the enemy officer we'd heard rumors about, the one who led the slaughter at the bridge weeks ago. His uniform is scorched, his rifle leveled at me. Our eyes lock, and in that instant, I know, this is the end. I dive behind a boulder as a shot cracks past my head. My rifle is nearly empty, 3 rounds left. The world narrows to just us, 2 men circling each other among the shattered rocks. He fires again, missing by inches. I squeeze off a shot, too high. My hands are steady now, calmer than I would have believed possible. I pop out from cover, aim, and fire. The bullet takes him in the chest. He stumbles, falls, eyes wide in shock. For a moment, I just stare. Then I lower my rifle, breath ragged. It's over. But as I look at his lifeless body, there is no triumph. Only exhaustion, pain surges through my side, I've been hit. I press my hand to the wound, blood soaking through my fingers. The pass is silent now except for distant echoes of rock still tumbling. The enemy column is gone, buried beneath tons of stone. We've won, at least for now. But I can barely stand. My legs feel weak, my vision blurs. I stumble down the slope, every step agony. The sun dips behind the mountains, casting long shadows over the valley. Hours pass, I don't know how many. My strength fades with each breath. Finally, I see them, our lines in the distance. Soldiers rush toward me, voices muffled as my knees give out. The world tilts sideways. Darkness swallows everything that I wake in a field hospital, the ceiling a patchwork of torn canvas. My side is bandaged, pain stabbing with every breath. Andre is there, leaning on his crutch, relief flooding his face when he sees me. You're alive, he says softly. I try to speak, but my throat is dry. He gives me water, his hands trembling. You stopped them, he tells me. The pass is gone. The enemy retreated. It's over, for now. Over. The word feels hollow. I ask about Petro, though I already know the answer. Andrei lowers his eyes. For a long time, we sit in silence. Around us, the tent is filled with the groans of the wounded, the smell of blood and disinfectant heavy in the air. When they finally tell me I can go, I walk out slowly, leaning on a crude cane. The camp is half empty now, the survivors scattered. The war has left everything in ruins, villages burned, families torn apart. Victory feels like ashes. The road home is quiet, lined with scorched fields and abandoned houses. I walk slowly, every step heavy, my cane sinking into the soft earth. When I finally see my village, my chest tightens. The forge is half collapsed, blackened from fire. But the house still stands. Lena is in the yard, hanging laundry. She turns, her eyes widening as she sees me. For a moment, neither of us moves. Then she runs to me, our son toddling behind her. I drop the cane and pull her into my arms, holding her as if letting go would make her vanish. I came back, I whisper, voice breaking. Tears stream down her face as she presses her forehead to mine. Our boy clings to my leg, laughing, too young to understand. But even in that moment of joy, I feel the weight of everything I've lost, Petro, Priory, all the others who will never return. That night, as I sit by the cold forge, I realize the war will never truly leave me. I survived. But part of me will always remain on that battlefield, among the smoke and the dead.